Hello, welcome to Morocco. I've been on an 8-day tour around the mountains, and in this video I'm going to give you a run through of the kit I've been using for cycling in. So it's January in Morocco. I've been pretty high up, pretty high altitude. I think the highest point I've been to is 2,900 meters, and I've spent a substantial amount of time above 2,000. And even though it is a warm country, when you're that high, it's going to be very cold. And then you get back down to the lower levels, and we're about 20 degrees here. So as a result, I've had to take a pack list of kit that will keep me really warm in very cold temperatures. I think -10 was the coldest one morning, and also keep me nice and comfortable when it is warmer as well. So this is what I've used. So my base level of kit, I'm wearing this merino t-shirt from Albion, and also the Albion cargo bib shorts. So I've got one set of shorts with me, and then the t-shirt, and I kind of wear this as my warm weather option. The merino t-shirt is really nice and comfortable. It doesn't get too smelly, and also it's not too hot. I mean, if it was 30 degrees it would be too much, it would get quite wet and heavy, but for these kind of fairly warm but not hot conditions, it's really nice. Also, being a quite conservative Muslim country, I feel more comfortable wearing something that's not quite so race orientated. I did make that mistake in the Atlas Mountain race. I wore bright green bib shorts and a bright yellow super tight top, and I felt like it was probably a bit insensitive to the culture. So yeah, I've gone for black and a baggier top this time round. It's been quite chilly in the mornings, even on a warmer day like this. You're still starting at 5 or 6 degrees. So I've got with me a set of leg warmers, and I wear these probably till almost midday most days, and just obviously keeps the chill off, keeps your knees warm, and you just need to look after yourself on a long tour. So the next stage would be to wear leg warmers, and quite often I'd start with my long sleeve jersey on. So this is an Albion long sleeve jersey. Just takes the edge off, the chill off, and I can wear it over my merino shirt, and then the merino shirt also acts like a pretty good base layer. For the next layer of protection from the cold, I've got a lightweight Albion gilet. I have worn it over the merino t-shirt on some of the descents just to keep the chill off, but more often than not I've got it on over the long sleeve jersey. It just takes the wind off your chest, and it's quite a nice combination. I also have a merino Albion snood. Again, I've got quite a long neck and it gets quite cold, so I like to keep that nice and warm, and you can also put it up over your chin when it's really cold. And I've got a little headband here too. I'm a kind of a headband kind of guy rather than a cap person, so that just keeps sort of your head and your ears nice and warm. To protect my hands, I've got a set of DHB Aeron mitts. I found these to be the most comfortable ones that I've worn, so stick with what you know. And on the theme of DHB gloves, my warm gloves are these Aeron Lab winter gloves. They're basically Polartec, and they've got insulation inside, and I just find them to be excellent. They're not super bulky, but they're very warm for their weight, and I'd highly recommend those. And yeah, they've got my hands nice and toasty. I've also got an Albion rain cape with me. Obviously it's a fairly dry country, however I have been in Morocco and it has rained, so you just need to take it with you. I've stopped short of taking the full Zoa rain jacket, just because I thought that'd be unnecessary. But this is great. I've put it on descents just to keep the wind off, keep the cold off, and then if it did rain I would have some level of protection. When it's been really cold in the mornings, I've started in my Albion insulated jacket. It's a Pertex shell with insulation inside it. There's a hood on there so you can really wrap up, pull it around your neck. And that's really saved me, especially in the mountains descending. I also use this as my kind of casual jacket to keep warmer in the evenings, and when I camped I also slept in it. It's been an invaluable piece of kit. Normally I wouldn't take it because it is a bit more bulky than I'd like. I'd normally take the Zoa rain shell in conjunction with one of the lighter riding insulated jackets, but for this dry cold it's been good, so it's been my main go-to jacket choice. For my head, I've got a new helmet. It's a POC Ventral Air, and it's a Team Armani Racing Edition, and really comfortable, nice and vented. And one feature I particularly like is there's a bright orange panel on the back, so you're super visible on the road. I've raced with the Armani guys a few times this year, and you can tell them a mile off just from the orange thing on the back of their head. So yeah, when I'm on the roads, I'm just grateful of being visible. And I've got some of the POC Illicit sunglasses. They're nice and light. I think it's the gold lens, and it's been really good in this really bright sunlight, and they're nice and big, which has been useful, sort of keeping the cold air off my face on the descents and things like that. So as well as my cycling kit, I've also brought quite a limited casual kit. I mean, I've been riding most days, but I've stayed in auberges and hotels most of the time, so it's always good to have something to change out of. So I've basically got a merino base layer, a long sleeve one, and then I've got a mason t-shirt just to wear over the top, which is bamboo. Again, merino and bamboo, they're excellent, you know, for keeping warm, and also on a tour like this, I mean, I've not really washed my clothes the whole time, so they keep nice and fresh. In addition to that, I've got a pair of RAB Travel Trousers, nice and light, they roll up nice and tight, and you know, they're just something a bit better than wearing cycling shorts all the time. I've got a spare set of socks, they're just some POC merino ones, which are nice, again, don't smell so bad, a set of boxer shorts, and yeah, that's pretty much all I need. So that's a rundown of all the clothing I've been using here in Morocco. Let me know if you've got any questions on any of the items. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the bike check video as well. And of course, there's a two-part video of the actual trip itself. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications, all of that. And I'll see you soon. Cheers.